My skin tone has improved remarkably since I started doing this whole tanning thing that I've been doing. And by tanning, I mean sitting outside on my trampoline, reading a book, and yes, that's pretty much it. That's what it amounts to. Hey there, Internet, Johnny B here, and today we are going to talk about something that has come to my attention in recent, like 3 weeks. That's not the way you say that. Has come to my attention in like the past 3 weeks, and that is apparently I have a really bad habit of being late to a lot of things. So let's explore that. Life unedited. I'm just gonna use it. It's supposed to be Mickey Mouse. It probably doesn't sound anything like Mickey Mouse, but let's go. So, some little backstory. Over the past 3 weeks, as I said already, never mind. Over the past 3 weeks, I have gone with me compadres a couple times to go see some movies. And they've always been like kind of last minute plans where they're like, hey, want to go see a movie? We're gonna see this movie at this time at this theater. And then I'm like, sure, okay, I got nothing better to do with my life or to waste my money on, so I'll go see a movie. And so we make these plans and I think, all right, I just need to leave my house like 10 minutes before the movie starts because my house is super close to the movie theater, and then I can just show up and buy a ticket and go in and I will be there on time. And in theory, this is a really great plan. It really should work out, but for some reason, I have proven incapable of making it to a movie on time. Typically what happens is I like start doing something thinking, oh, I have time to do this before I leave my house, and it's always something really stupid like just watching a YouTube video or whatever, and then I look at my clock and I realize, oh my goodness, the movie is going to start in like 3 minutes, and no matter how fast I drive, I cannot possibly make it to the movie theater in only 3 minutes. And so then I hurry downstairs and I get in my car and I drive, and I'm getting texts from my friends saying, hey, where are you? Where are we going to sit? Because the theater near my house just like updated itself and it's all reserved seating, and I really don't like it, but that's beside the point. And then I get there, and typically I make it before the previews are over, which kind of makes me sad because I like the previews, but it's not a huge deal. But the point is, I can't stop doing it. For some reason, I cannot figure out how to make it to the movie theater on time. And sometimes I'm even so late that it's like 20 minutes into the movie and I just decide not to go, which maybe is a jerkish move and I don't really know about that. But there's not even a point to me going to the movie anymore because I'm gonna annoy the people who are already there and I'm gonna miss like the introductory exposition type stuff, and it's just, I don't know. And it's not just going to movies that I'm late. That's just like one little example. That's two, but one little example. I'm always like 2 minutes late to work, or like to church I get there like 5 minutes late. And I've discovered I have this really bad habit of not being super late to things. Sometimes I am, but most of the time it's just like 3 or 4 minutes that I can't figure out how to like shift myself back and get there when I'm supposed to get there. And I don't really know why. I mean, I've always not liked being early because I found it really, really awkward when you like get to someplace early and then you just kind of have to stand there and wait for it to happen. I don't like that. And so I try and shoot to as close to on time as possible. And I used to be really good at getting there like 1 minute before something started. But recently I have kind of lost that ability and it intrigues me. And I guess I'm just wondering, do any of you out there have this same kind of massive struggle bus that you deal with? And if so, do you have any suggestions for how to make yourself be on time? I mean, obviously you just have to do things faster and or earlier, but there's some weird like psychological block I have that makes that very difficult. And I just bumped the camera and I'm gonna wrap this up because I think it's pretty long already. And let me know down in the comment section below your advice or your help or your commiseration or your random love for macaroni and cheese. Only one of those things though, nothing else. Till next week, deuces.